Hey guys, it's Phantom here, and welcome back to a brand new video, everyone. So in today's video, I am going to be doing another Q&A video as kind of a sequel to the last Q&A video that I did like roughly around a year, maybe a little bit more ago. So it has been a really long time since you guys were kind of able to, ask me some questions and have me answer them in a video. So that is what I'm doing today. And yes, my face is in the video. I know, oh my god, it's been so long since I have actually shown my face in any videos. I'm not exactly really sure why, but since this was kind of a Q&A, I wanted it to be, just a little bit more personal between both you and me. So anyways, with that being said, let us get started here. So I got a whole 11 comments, so I can't wait to spend a minute on each one of these comments, with, of course, my response to stretch out the video. So anyways, let's get into it. First question, Steven asks, can we just see your Buccaneer during the stream for Valencia Part 2, like, soon? Like, you're almost done, and we want to see you face Kane. Like, some of us have been waiting and waiting to see you finish, especially how crazy it can get. So, yeah, I understand that there were a couple people that actually, did like the pirate walkthrough. And, for a while that has been a series on my channel, something that I have just been doing for a really long time. And if you guys don't know, I did actually move to streaming that series at the beginning of this summer. And lots of people were really happy about that. However, it kind of just fell off as I got like farther and farther, and I was approaching July, I think, was kind of around the time when I stopped doing that. So obviously, people like this guy are wondering where that has gone, and really it kind of just comes down to the fact that I just don't really enjoy streaming it very much. Like, the thing is, not a lot of people out there are really looking to watch Pirate 101 content, and I know that's a really sad thing to say. It's probably common knowledge by now, even the lovers for the game, just like really loyal fans toward Pirate 101 can recognize that, of course, you might have a little bit like lower of a viewership if you actually do decide to stream or post it. So that's a big reason why I haven't done it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say that right now because it is extremely demotivating to just watch like 15 people, tune into your live stream, I guess, when you have thousands and thousands of subs. I'm sorry if that sounds like, I don't know, super conceited or anything, but like, if people aren't here to watch it, and I'm not myself like enjoying it that much, right, because there's none of you here, it's like, why are we really doing this? Now, don't get me wrong or anything, I still really do enjoy playing the game, but just for like, as for streaming and posting episodes and stuff, especially with the limited amount of time that I have, I can't see it really happening right now or possibly ever again. So I hate to just start off the video on a negative note, but that's my answer to that question. Where did the stream, where did the pirate streams go, pretty much? Alright, so Sasha asks for the second question, so you still enjoy playing Wiz? It feels like some of your vids have concentrated on more of the negative changes. Also, myth walkthrough. Yeah, so hold on, actually, yeah, I just want to preface that I did actually move my face cam to the other corner so you guys can actually see these questions. So anyways, yes, I do still enjoy playing Wiz, to answer Sasha's question, although I do not enjoy playing it as much as I used to. I feel like you're going to kind of hear that explanation from a lot of people, but that's just because it's kind of all-encompassing, and it's true. It's honestly true in my case, but I still definitely do enjoy playing it. And yeah, a lot of my vids, lately have been concentrated on more of the negative changes, and I'm not honestly exactly sure for that. I mean, obviously negative changes are kind of taking place, but not any really more than normal, so I don't know why that's kind of the case. I guess it's kind of just fun to bag on King's Isle every once in a while, so yeah, that's why those are like that. Also, myth walkthrough. Yeah, that's never happening. I know that Kaiser Noah actually touched on this in one of his other videos, but in kind of talking about how Wizard 101 on YouTube has changed and stuff, and people don't really want to see walkthroughs. That was kind of his main point, and I, of course, watched that, resonated with it. That's not the reason why I wouldn't do a myth walkthrough, but just kind of a lot goes into it, and it seems like a lot of the time not that many people turn out for it, so it's probably not gonna happen. Also, I probably wouldn't be able to do it very consistently either. It'd be a fucking disaster. Okay, Stets asks, what other games would you be willing to play on your channel if you were to play other games? So I'm gonna be honest with this one. I don't really know exactly. So I did mention in a previous video that I had actually lost a lot of interest just for gaming, like, as a whole, as I've gotten older, right, and are kind of growing up a little bit, and that, of course, is still true, which is why I would say I'm honestly not sure what I would post on this channel if not for Wizard 101, because there's just not too many games that I actually play right now, you know, and would kind of think about posting on this channel. But you know, that's not to say I'm not open to it. Are you going to do a full Lemuria walkthrough when it comes out? So the answer to this question would be no. And yeah, I mean, I know automatically that for Mr. Van right here, that is probably going to be disappointing since he did ask the question. But the reason being, you know, I posted a caramel walkthrough, a full caramel walkthrough when it did actually come out, you know, on Live Realm last year. And those videos did so badly. Like, they did so incredibly badly, even worse than like most of my Pirate 101 walkthrough episodes, which is kind of crazy considering it was a pretty new update during the time. So kind of just reinforces the fact that I feel like people don't really want to watch walkthroughs these days. So as it stands right now, I most likely will not do a full Lemuria walkthrough. Plus, those things are fucking exhausting to get out. You know, when people just you know, want videos to come out like that, you know, right when an update drops, and then you have to play through a whole world. It was just like a really daunting thing to do, and the videos didn't even perform well, so it's like, maybe I'll do it, probably not, if I just had to be honest with you. Okay, this is a good one. Will you revisit your ranking for the Pirate 101 classes? Oh man, this is really interesting, because I am planning to do this eventually. So if you guys don't know, I posted a video on my channel like, God, it must have been like 2 or 3 years ago. You know, as it stands right now, it was a long time ago, where I ranked all of the Pirate 101 classes, and it's a terrible video. It's an absolutely awful video, because I just don't really know anything about the game, or like how each individual class like works in conjunction with one another, and how well and effective, you know, each class kind of is at just killing mobs. And that ranking is just so bad. That ranking, like, I think I put Privateer last or something like that, even though I'd probably honestly put Privateer like amongst the best classes in Pirates. So that's just one example, just kind of showcasing that a lot of those rankings that I don't really agree with, and I'd like to remake that video. The problem is, I feel like I still don't know enough about each class in Pirate to actually make a proper video on that. So I think this video will come out eventually. I'm just not sure when. I need to play with the classes a bit more and maybe do some more research before I can actually like properly give you my take on the ranking of Pirate 101 classes. Okay, Slickety asks, do you prefer streaming on Twitch or YouTube? Now, this is definitely a very interesting one, as I kind of go between the two platforms sometimes for streaming. I'm not really sure why I do that. I'm honestly not sure. It's kind of just a impulsive decision that I do, you know, whenever I just think to do it, like, hey, I'm going to stream on Twitch today, I'm going to stream on YouTube today. But if I had to say, I would probably put YouTube, just because the turnout of people is usually a lot bigger than it is on Twitch, and I'm not gonna lie, it's more fun streaming with more people, you know, like, sue me, right? But, I mean, regardless, they're both really good platforms, but I'd say I prefer YouTube probably a bit more. Alright, the Clarinetter asks, what genres of music do you like, and do you have a favorite band or singer/rapper? Now, as for genres of music that I do like, I honestly just like all different types of genres. Like, seriously, there's so many genres of music that I do like. Like, I like country, you know, hip-hop, pop, like all of that stuff. It's all really good. As for maybe favorite bands, singers, or rappers, I mean, some of the artists that I like right now are like, I don't know, for example, MGK, Ian Dior, Kid Leroy, Black Bear, like those people I'm really enjoying right now. So, you know, hopefully that's like a sufficient enough answer. Anyways, though, Binks asks, if Wiz ever gets shut down and gets rewritten, would you play it? Now, I definitely would, just because this game has been a big part of my life for so long. And obviously, you know, I'd hate to see it get shut down, but if there was like a rewritten version that came out afterwards, I mean, I don't think I could really stop myself from playing it and just taking that opportunity, you know, to relive all of those childhood memories. So I would definitely play it. Here's another one. If you were to add one thing to Wizard 101, what would it be and why? Oh god, dude. I mean, crown sales, like, shit, that'd be pretty nice, but no. Actually, if I were to add one thing to Wizard 101, what would it be? I'm gonna have to think about this for a minute. Okay, so I've thought about this a little bit more, and I know the answer that I'm about to give is a little bit generic, but anyways, it's what I think. So, I think it'd be really cool to add, well, I guess more so maybe take away one thing in Wizard 101, basically add a new change, right? and make the entirety of the first arc free. I'm really interested to see, you know, how that would kind of affect like new players being brought to the game, you know, keeping players, etc., stuff like that. Like if the whole entire first arc was free, I think that could be honestly absolutely game changing, or maybe not. But I'd want to make that change anyway. That's just something that I would want to do. So yeah. Anyways, Captain Fatbelly asks, why did you choose the name FormalPhantom? If this was asked previously, my bad. I think it has been asked previously, but that's like totally fine. I don't mind answering. I mean, the answer itself just really isn't that interesting though. Like some people honestly most likely have stories, right, that are kind of behind, you know, names that they choose for certain things. And FormalPhantom, like, it almost sounds like it kind of has like an interesting tall tale behind it, but it really doesn't. Like one day I literally, what was I, 12, 13 years old or something like that, and I thought of that name, and then I made that my YouTube channel. Then I posted some videos, they didn't do well, and then I tried again, like, I don't know, 5 years later or something like that, and then it worked out, you know, because this is the same channel. All those old videos are deleted. This is the same one. But little kid me, you know, he just came up with the name, so that's that, pretty much. So, let's see, Pat asks, are you getting the Gamma plushie? My answer is going to be no, and it's going to be no, because if I'm being honest, I really just don't care enough to get it. Like, I don't know, it's cool and all, right? It's, you know, it's a Wizard 101 plushie, pretty much the first of its kind, right? And that's great and all. I'm glad they're releasing more stuff like that. I suppose doesn't really help the game, especially when you decide to kind of just advertise, you know, one thing over another. But I have nothing against the people who are getting it. You know, I think it's a perfectly cool thing to purchase. And no, I will not be getting it because I do not want to spend the money to actually get it. I'd gladly drop $25, you know, on some crowns, but the Gamma plushie? No way, man, not for me. Socks with sandals, yay or nay? If you fucking pair socks with sandals, I have no better way to say this. Like, you are a fucking heretic, okay? Like, you are a danger to the entirety of the human race, and you must be stopped immediately. So my answer is nay, someone so cool. It is nay. And on that note, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, you could always leave a like or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't know why you'd be watching this Q&A if you aren't already subbed, so you idiot, why don't you go down and do that? Seriously, like what the fuck, man? But anyways, I will see you all in the next video or stream, whenever that may be. So yeah, once again, hope you did enjoy this one, but I will see you guys next time. Take care and peace out, everyone.